The last two Resident Evil remakes have been a disappointment because they have been weaker than the original games. Hello everyone, I am Cobra Regala, and in this video I am going to talk about how the Director's Cut editions can improve the remake trilogy, since all the free games need a Director's Cut edition. First of all, let's talk about Resident Evil 1 remake. RE1 remake is the best remake in the entire gaming industry, the remake being even better than the original game, because it is made in the RE1 remake style that only improves, adds, preserves, sells at a reasonable price and doesn't have DLCs. Still, it has its own flaws. For example, it doesn't make any sense that Rebecca can't fight the zombies in RE1 remake since she already fought them in the prequel RE0. So they should give an explanation as to why she can't fight them. For example, they could say that she is traumatized by the events of RE0 and because of that she can't fight the enemies. Another flaw that it has is that it's too obvious that Barry is a traitor. So they should make him a character that shows hints that he's a traitor, but those hints shouldn't be so obvious. Also, RE1 Remake has been made on the GameCube, which is not a weak console but also not a powerful one. So even if it is a good remake, it could have been better. So the Director's Cut should be made on a better port, specifically on Steam, so the two campaigns will receive more improving, more adding and more preserving. Also, the two campaigns aren't canon, so they must also include a third campaign that it is the canon one. Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, Director's Cut editions should transform the remakes in the RE1 remake style, and the only things that should keep from the remakes are the graphics and some of the dodge mechanics. For example, in RE2 remake, they can improve the moth boss fight by making the area much bigger than the original game, similar to the Plant 42 boss fight from RE1 remake. They could also improve the alligator boss fight by transforming the boss arena into a labyrinth in which you have to solve certain puzzles to unlock the fuel canister. Then you have to make sure that the alligator bites the fuel canister and then shot it down the alligator. They could also improve the continuity errors that the original campaigns have. As for RE3 remake, they could, for example, improve new life selection choices. They could also connect even more not only the 3 remakes but also RE0, since RE2 has a common area with Resident Evil 0. There are tons of ways that they can improve, add and preserve all the remakes without cutting, downgrading or changing the game. Another thing that the Director's Cut editions must do is to have all, and I do mean all, the DLCs for free, because this is how remakes must be. They must also sell all the games at a reasonable price, especially since the last two games have been way overpriced. And lastly, they should make RE Resistance and its DLCs for free and a separate game from the rest of the remakes. That is all I want for the Director's Cut editions. Before I close this video, I want to tell you that I have some petitions in the description below, which I hope you sign them. I hope you like this video and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, comrades.